Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where we say Black Lives Matter. And I want to provide to you a recent shooting that proves that they do not matter as much as white lives. So all of those stupid racist motherfuckers out there, all lives matter! White lives matter! I'm sorry. Y'all are fucking morons. There is no such thing as anti-white racism, you crybaby loser. Especially when it comes to police. It does not exist. You are an idiot. Thank you. Now, I want to read to you this story. In the time leading up to his shootout with police, Adam Zabrowski lost his job, lost a custody battle for his child, and was just not handling the pandemic well, his lawyer said Sunday. The 35-year-old Slattington man was charged Saturday with attempting to kill 7 police officers near his home at 801 Main Street. You want to know why he's being charged? Because he's still alive. Police will shoot a black man for putting his hand in his pocket to retrieve his wallet with his license. But they will bring in a white man in custody for shooting at 7 police officers. Think about that. The shootout followed an incident Friday where Zaborowski allegedly shot at a clerk at Cigars International in Bethlehem Township. He allegedly refused to wear a face mask in the cigar store despite the threat of COVID-19. Of course, they're an anti-masker. If you couldn't guess why someone would shoot at someone over a fucking mask, the answer is they're a Trumpist. They're an anti-masker. They don't believe in germs. Boo-hoo! And there are people out there defending this guy. Imagine. They're probably going to flock to this very comment section. Defense attorney John Waldron said a conversation with Zaborowski's father offers some insight into the motivation for both shootings. Waldron is out of the area and has been unable to speak with Zaborowski, he said. Zaborowski is in a hospital recovering from gunshot wounds to his leg and buttocks. He just wasn't dealing well with the loss of his job, the loss of his child, just not handling the pandemic well, Waldron said. I think it was getting stretched too tight. Now, I want to take a little bit here. That defense, right, obviously in context, is reprehensible. However, I want to wager you a point. If the United States government, instead of spending trillions of dollars of the CARES Act on a corporate bailout, if they would have spent that money on the people of the United States, would this crime have happened? The answer is no. And of course, this is the guy's fucking face. Asked whether Zaborowski is lucky to have survived the incident, Martin said he opened fire on police officers. He opened fire with an AK-47 and automatic pistol. Do you think he's lucky? The dispute at Cigars International started Friday morning when Zaborowski allegedly refused to wear a face mask in the store in the 4000 block of Nazareth Pike in Bethlehem Township. When the clerk insisted, Zaborowski allegedly grabbed 2 cigars and left without paying. The clerk followed him outside to retrieve the cigars, police said. Then Zaborowski pulled out a semi-automatic handgun and fired 1 shot in the air, then 2 shots at the clerk, according to the Bethlehem Township Police Chief Daniel Pancoast. According to Bethlehem... Wait. Come on. If y'all are going to publish an article, my dyslexic ass can't be the one finding out fucking grammatical errors. According to Bethlehem Township Police Chief Daniel Pancoast said... According to and said is one or the other. Come on, man. Amateur hour. Several store patrons were sitting outside smoking cigars as the shots were fired, but none was hit. Jesus Christ! Lehigh Valley Live, by the way, is the website that I'm getting this from. My lord. Wow. Anyway, the rest of the story is just a bunch of fluff. Again, I made a video earlier, right, about how cops are trained to handle situations with extreme prejudice. And I want to just, tell you, how is it possible that someone shot at 7 police officers with an AK-47 and wasn't shot dead instantly? If the answer isn't, oh, because he was white, then I'm sorry, but you're missing the mark here. Now, obviously, there are cases of black people doing similar things, of Hispanic, Latinx people doing similar things, right? But we're talking about a rate here. We're talking about statistically. That is the problem. White people are treated as potential allies, even if they're irrational douchebag losers. Now again, a black person can be irrational, but why is it that if a black person even slightly hints at maybe being irrational, they get murdered? But if it's a white person actively shooting automatic weapons at police officers, take it easy. We got you, buddy. This is a broken criminal justice system. Now, again, am I saying that this person should have been shot and killed? No. But I'm saying that every black person, every Latinx person, every other person in this similar situation also shouldn't have been shot and killed. People who were pulled over at traffic stops and reached in to grab their wallet to get their license and registration shouldn't be shot and killed. That's what I'm saying. Our criminal justice system is not a system, okay? It is not broken, but it is working as intended. It is genocide, one arm of extermination of specific people. That is this government. Again, if the government behaved and acted like it was for the people, we wouldn't have had a $1 trillion+ corporate bailout. We wouldn't have had 96% of small business loans going to corporations in the top 1%. What we would have had are people taken care of, people given proper medical supplies, people given enough income to survive while staying at home all across the country. But that didn't happen. And as a result, the empire is collapsing, and there's no one else to blame except for every elected official, as they all have failed on every level to provide even the most basic of resources. Simply disgusting.